I'm packing up some lunches. This is how I show my brain what we're doing. Today I have a meeting with the whole team that I have asked that HR be a part of. So it is, and I've asked HR to be a part of it because I would like for us to all have similar conclusions, and that we have someone who is an impartial third-party listener. All right. So my protector controller, that part of me that wants to just be righteously angry, and it gets to be righteously angry. And right now, and for this conversation, that cunt needs to not come to the party, okay? She's not going to help. She just wants to fight. I get it. I love her. She gets to ride in the back because puppies don't drive. So, of course, I notice that my mind wants to fight somebody. It just does. It wants to use words and it wants to win or defend itself. So here's what I'm going to do all the way to work. Do you notice that I'm telling you I'm about to do a grounding thing, something that settles my nervous system, and then I yawn. When you start to play with it like this, your body automates things. That's why your panic starts without you, your anxiety starts without you, your worry starts without you, because your body's like, oh, I know where we're going, and it heads off in that direction. So for me, yawning is a big flag that my body's like, oh, Brandy, I know what we're doing. We're about to shift into a lower gear. And we are. So here, while I zoom around and I am getting ready to go, and I'm not going to listen to usually I listen to a playlist, or I will listen to something that I'm learning about. But today, what I'm really going to do, also, I'm making pickle watermelons for me, watermelon pickles. I'm just pouring the juice from this amazing pickles that I get at Walmart now over some watermelon. And then that'll be a nice sweet treat for me. And it'll be a good novel thing. And maybe I won't want to hit up the snack cart or vending machine. Maybe. I'm packing a lot of food today because food is one of the ways I ground down. And today is not a day I'm going to argue with my nervous system about what it needs to settle in. All right? I'm accommodating myself because I am nature. And this body has ways that it would like to be served. And I can do that for me today. So look, the noise I'm going to make, and I haven't been making. This is a noise that I learned about, and then I will make when I am in active places where I am putting myself where my body feels afraid. Like there are these swinging bridges, and they're not really swinging, but this body and this mind have a story of being afraid of the heights and that it doesn't feel sturdy. So this is the noise that I make, and I try and make it so I can feel it in me. So I put my hand on my head and I say, Voo. I can feel it in my head, the vibrations, and I can feel it in the back of my neck. Voo. I can feel the vibration in my chest. I can also feel my heart beating underneath it. I don't feel it as much there. But here's what I know. If it's vibrating all of this, it's vibrating that too. And even me forcing the air out slowly on purpose shifts how my body is starting to excrete different hormones, all right? I love you very much. There are different ways that you can learn how to settle yourself. So even when you're walking into something it might be a difficult conversation. It might not turn out the way you like, but the fact that you went first and you were courageous, and sometimes courage feels like fear, my friends. It doesn't always feel like, no big deal. This is what I teach here. And when you want to work closer with me, one way to do it is my porch party. It's a $33 a month membership. It's closed right now. It opens back up in September. Go on my link in my profile and get on the waiting list if you're interested in that. The second way to work with me, even closer, private one-on-one, is the kitchen party. So that's a different investment altogether. DM me. Let's talk about that. And then here, the socials. This is my yard party. I'm madly in love with your heart. The only reason I know how to do this is because I have been a person who has tortured myself with shit, who has not spoken up, who has done things for other people that I resented doing because I didn't know how to say no, because I wasn't sturdy in myself. I didn't belong to myself yet. I was handing my worth and my being valid and my having good points over to other people to pour on me. And I have learned how to remind my brain and my body how to decide something different, because you already know how to do everything I'm ever showing you. You just forgot that you know how to do it on purpose. And I'm not teaching you brand new cutting edge stuff. I'm teaching you old as fuck shit. I'm teaching you mindfulness, meditative practices, somatics, how to get in this natural beast of a body of yours, neuroscience. You are always running a fucking program, babe. You are always jamming shit in your brain. Maybe you just didn't understand that you were floating into the easy way to do it, and you get to fucking decide. Woo! Now this is the part where I get back down to, because look, also I'm 0% gonna be 10 zen throughout this whole motherfucking thing that we have, this meeting. 0%. And I like me, and I get to say my words, and I get to want to have understanding from myself and for the other people. And even if none of that happens, I went first. And that's what's important, babe. That I learn how to be sturdy enough in myself that when I think somebody oughta, that I realize I'm talking to me and I'm sturdy enough to handle it. That my safety, the feeling of safety of myself comes from me. From me.